Good morning, good people. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. So guys, if you see us not posting every day, we'll be doing our research. We don't just post anything for the sake of getting views or what, but we do thorough research, and this is what we've come up with for the past 2 days. SADC sets June deadline on Zimbabwe. So by our correspondent in Gaborone, the SADC Secretariat is confident of resolving the Zimbabwe political crisis by June 2024. The SADC Secretariat has set the June 2024 deadline to resolve the political crisis in Zimbabwe brought about by the flawed electoral process, with SADC dismissed as falling short of the revised SADC guidelines and principles of a democratic elections. Surprisingly, 12 out of 16 SADC leaders are fully behind the SADC Secretariat and its quest to resolve the political crisis in Zimbabwe by June. It now emerges that the earlier deadline set by the SADC to resolve the political crisis in Zimbabwe was May 23rd, with the majority of the SADC leaders felt would not be practical to meet. They settled for June. So what really happened on Launda, Angola, on the 10th and 11th of March 2024? The SADC Council of Ministers convened to primarily discuss Zimbabwe, among other things. The Council, in just half an hour, noted the need to expedite the ongoing due process on Zimbabwe to ensure the illegitimacy in Harare brought about by the flawed electoral process in the August plebiscite last year is corrected. The SADC Council of Ministers expressed their frustrations with the prolonged ongoing SADC due processes to correct the illegitimacy in Harare, as this has brought untold sufferings to the masses of Zimbabwe. The Angolan Minister of External Affairs, Ambassador Tete Antonio, chaired the meeting. SADC due process are recklessly lengthy and their protocols are just an odious process. The SADC Secretariat expressed its frustrations on the SADC due process when dealing with a member state that infringes SADC statutes, guidelines, and principles. At the forthcoming SADC summit in Zimbabwe in August this year, these will be realigned to make SADC's job easier. So our sources within SADC in the Council of Ministers meeting says the SADC Council of Ministers are fully behind the SADC Secretariat resolution for fresh elections to be held in Zimbabwe on June 30 this year. An illegitimate take SADC on Honorable President Mnangagwa, which the SADC Electoral Observation Mission SEOM report on Zimbabwe elections gave him, can, according to the SADC guidelines and principles, only be corrected through fresh elections. The SADC statutes is enshrined in the SADC Treaty of Zimbabwe, is one of the 16 signatories, say that must be followed. A SADC Council of Ministers diplomat was quoted as saying, among other things, on agenda, the SADC Council of Ministers discussed with the need to focus on youth development in the region, emphasizing that ignoring the youth was suicidal, as the youth are the future in the regional bloc. This SADC Council of Ministers will pave way for SADC Emergency Summit on Zimbabwe. This Emergency Summit should be convened soon. We will keep you posted. So that's what happened here on the 10th and the 11th of March in Angola when SADC met. So tell us what you think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Stay charged.